If your mood completely shifts and you feel like a completely different person before you start your period, it might not just be PMS, it might actually be PMDD. PMDD is Premenstrual Dysphoric Disorder. It is an intense form of PMS. It affects your mood, it affects how you view yourself, it affects your relationships, your work. It can be debilitating at times, and this happens every single month, 1 to 2 weeks before you start your period. As soon as your period starts, you go back to your normal self. PMDD is classified in the DSM-5. So PMDD is classified as a depressive disorder. What happens when you have PMDD is once your hormones start to fluctuate, meaning estrogen and progesterone dip, your brain has a huge sensitivity to this, and that's why you experience severe mood dips. This happens especially during your luteal phase. Women who have PMDD have a high sensitivity to our hormonal dips. This can happen to anyone who has a cycle. What does this feel like? I'll tell you, in my experience, you turn into a completely different person. It becomes very debilitating. You feel sad, anxious, hopeless. You have a different view about yourself. You can feel like you're failing in life, bloating, extreme food cravings, breast tenderness. You experience low points of depression, anxiety, and it's not just regular depression or anxiety. Not that depression is regular, but it's intense. Some women experience suicidal ideations, high irritability. You get so self-critical about yourself. You might feel your friends don't like you, like your loved ones don't love you, like they're talking behind your back. It's insane the type of person you turn into, and all of these symptoms stop the moment you get your period or a few days after your flow starts. How can you know that you have PMDD? You want to start tracking your symptoms in some sort of log or diary. Let's say as soon as you start ovulating up until a few days after you start your flow, document everything you're feeling. How's your mood? How is your view on yourself? How is your view on your relationship? How's your view when it comes to work? Document it for a few cycles. Once you have all of that information, bring it to either your GYN, your psychiatrist, or your doctor. The unfortunate thing is that not a lot of doctors are aware of what PMDD is, which is such an awful thing. Be your hugest advocate. If you feel like this is what you might have, there are support groups, there are forums, there are videos like this. You are not alone. Share your experience, and just because you might bring this situation to one doctor and they dismiss you or they gaslight you, don't let that stop you. Continue advocating for yourself until you get a diagnosis. How do we treat this? It depends. Which route do you want to take? Do you want to take the Western medicine route, or do you want to take the holistic route? If you do the Western medicine route, you can take SSRIs, which are serotonin inhibitors, and this helps keep your serotonin levels at a certain level. Because what happens when you have PMDD and your hormones are shifting, it lowers your serotonin, and that's why the mood shifts happen, because your serotonin is so low. So when you take an SSRI, it's bringing your serotonin up. There's also medication for depression and anxiety. The only thing about those is you got to be mindful. This is not happening to you all the time. You're not depressed all the time. You don't have anxiety all the time. So now if you want to take the holistic route, which is the route that I'm taking, you can start by supplements. There are specific supplements you can take, diet changes, nutrition changes, exercise like Pilates and Legree, stretching, trying to bridge the gap between your mind and body. That's really important. And the biggest thing that has helped me with my PMDD is shifting your mindset. Think about this as not happening to you, but happening for you. Try and get out of that victimhood mindset, because it's very easy when you have PMDD to ask yourself, why me? Why does this have to happen to me? Because I've been there. I struggle with consistency because of my PMDD, unfortunately. And I can imagine how far I would have been in life if I didn't have PMDD. But guess what? That's not my story. That's not my life. I can't allow myself to stay in that. If I do, I'm never going to get better. I'm never going to improve. So think about PMDD as it's happening for you, not to you. Our bodies speak loudly to us, and that's a beautiful thing. Just see it as we are so in tune with our bodies, and we can feel the shift the moment it happens. Work with PMDD, not against it. Work with your cycle. Learn about the different cycles: menstrual phase, follicular phase, ovulation phase, luteal phase. Your ovulation ovulation and your luteal phase are going to be your phases where you don't feel the best. Menstrual follicular phase, that's when your energy starts increasing. That's when you really want to start planning everything you can, cram everything in there. That's when you're most creative. Once you start feeling your mood dip, that's your time for self-reflection and rest. Listen to your body, work with it, not against it, and talk to your support system. Let them know what you're going through. It helped to talk about this. Find support groups, find forums, find videos like this. TikTok is a great resource. Use it to your advantage. And if you have any questions, if you just want to talk, if you just want to share your experience, leave your experience down below. And I guarantee you're going to feel so much better. There is strength with community. Most importantly, seek God, seek guidance from God, ask Him to heal you. I have improved so much with my PMDD as well as my Epstein-Barr virus, thanks to God. Without God, I don't know where I would have been. You can do all things through Jesus Christ who strengthens you. I hope this helps you. If you have any questions, please let me know. I am here to support you, to help you through this time.